Hey, how's the pandemic going? Oh, hi neighbor. Not bad. Hi there, Army. My name is Comedian, but don't feel sorry for me because today is a good day. It's a brand new BTS music day. That's right. Finally, after years of hiatus, which by BTS time means about 2 or 3 weeks, they've released more music, and I'm here a few days later reacting to it. That's right. I'm not the most timely, but I am the most smiley. That's also a lie. Anyway, yeah, apart from, imploring you to subscribe and all that stuff, I should just do this, I feel like. I've waited long enough. No one else waited a few days to react to it. That's just how much self-control I have. Let's do this. Let's go. Ooh, okay. We got the Big Hit Entertainment intro. It looks a bit different, if I'm not quite mistaken. I feel like that is different. I don't know. It looks different, sounds the same. I think that means it's going to be a banger. I hope I'm right. V took his mask off. You maniac. You hoodlum. It's fine, he's in the car. Except, I say that, but there's obviously a cameraman in there. I mean, I guess they probably have enough money by now to, hire camera robots. But if that is a cameraman in there, or camera woman, or camera person, then, wait, I'm still talking gibberish, of course. But if there is a camera person in there, then you should not have done that, you naughty, naughty boy. All right, now for the lyrics, the actual fudging lyrics. Ugh. I knew it! Without any warning. Well, I don't know. I can't speak for Korea, but, here in America where I live for some reason, there was warning because, there was all the news being like, pandemic is about to happen, pandemic incoming. Not that anyone actually took that as a sign to do anything about it, but we did have a bit of warning. But anyway, what I was about to say was I had a feeling based on the name of this song it was going to be about the whole 2020 coronavirus situation, and I was right once again. I'm not often right, really, but yeah, I know these guys now. I know how they think. Okay, interesting. What is the meaning here by spring didn't know to wait? As in spring just disappeared? Man, that was me this morning. 2 seconds before filming this video, just rubbing my eyes desperately to try and get... I must have had all of the sleepy dust in the whole world inside me this morning. There's still some there. I don't know what happened last night. I like the idea of Jungkook just looking out a window, just touching the glass. Let's face it, when you're as famous as they are, that's probably how you have to live your life anyway, just normally. Because if you go outside, it's a bit like, Shaun of the Dead. Hi neighbor. See, a lot of us didn't even have that. A lot of us didn't have somebody very handsome to come out of the bathroom brushing their teeth adorably and be like, hey, how's the pandemic going? Oh, hi neighbor. Not bad. Oh, what is it with RM and Rain? I just finished reacting to his mono playlist. Check that out. I actually made a playlist for it now. A playlist for a playlist. Madness. But I just finished reacting to the mono playlist, and he has a lot of songs about rain on there. What is wrong with me? For a second, I was convinced he was gonna put it into his mouth and just lick it. What is wrong with my mind? The whole time I was like, don't do it, RM, don't do it! It's like, really? Just imagine him reading that script. We had to lick the seat. What does that symbolize? See, again, look at this happy, non-socially distanced scene we have here. Obviously, they have their own bubble, which is, being cute billionaires, and also a social distance bubble. But a lot of us didn't have this, so, it's like, I'm trying to get in your, we're all in this together, pandemic is horrible mood. But this looks lovely, honestly. I'm very jealous. Maybe just don't leave your bike outside and you won't have to stroke the seat and blow dust off it. It's interesting because it seems like the lyrics are quite downtrodden, downbeat, a downer kind of. You know, I mean, I guess it could be heading towards a more summary conclusion, but so far it's winter's coming, there's no end in sight, is there a way out? But the video is of them having fun eating pizza, and I want to be like, guys, my feet refuse to move. If that is a euphemism for having not worked out in about a year, then I'm right there with you guys. There it is. There's that summary bit I was looking for. Like an echo in the forest. What was it? Something, the summer will come back around. What was it? The day. That was it. The day will come back around as if nothing happened. I think I like that. That's very mature and sensible, which is shocking coming from these these bow buns, these boys. No, I mean, you know, that's just right on the money for them. And actually, look at this imagery. Look at this. It's like a missing persons tape over here. What am I looking at? And it looks like a bear is pleasuring him. I don't know, my brain is just, I apologize. But I like the positivity of the day will come back around as if nothing happened. Because I think it almost sounds like disrespectful or weird that you kind of, like, I guess, you know, the vaccine would get released or all the humans would just die and everything will go on as normal. But that's kind of how it should be, you know? Like, I just feel like as humans, our survival instinct is basically to be like, all right, that was dreadful. Now let's move on with our lives. And I think when this thing finally is over, people aren't really going to want to, like, relive it too much. Like, you know, people got sick of pandemic jokes and pandemic memes within about a week or two into the actual pandemic itself. I can't imagine that, you know, TV quiz shows and stuff are still going to have panelists being like, oh, well, you know, insert reference here, but at least insert 2020 joke here. You know, it's hard to imagine that's going to happen. What I'm really getting from this music video is if you had 6 friends to hang out with who like giving cuddles and back rubs, then the pandemic wasn't too bad. Am I right, everyone? Everyone? No? You bastards. Oh, alright. Sugar is spitting again. Okay, I don't know what that is. Maybe I should look it up. Maybe I will look it up. Why not? Let's not bathe in ignorance any longer. Just continue bathing in bath water. Except I don't really do that very often. Oh, it's hello. I probably should have known that. I like that they didn't put that in there as a translation, because it's like, you know, it's like how a lot of the times now when you have, like, you know, a Western movie and there's some Spanish in it, they won't bother translating with subtitles the very obvious stuff, because it's like people should learn. And although I probably won't learn because my brain is full of holes like a delicious Swiss cheese, I'm glad that they are trying to be like, look, you can learn hello in Korean, mate, just look it up. And I did. So go me, or them, or both. But I like this idea here that nothing has actually changed, because I don't know if this is quite what they meant, but I often felt that, especially towards the beginning, I was like, oh man, a pandemic, not going outside, staying indoors all the time, not seeing anyone. I was like, wait a second, my life hasn't varied much considerably. So, you know, I think it's an important thing to remember that for some people, the pandemic was almost a reminder of how much they weren't living, because everyone else was decrying all the things they'd lost, and people were out here realizing, I don't have those things. So I like Sugar's take on that here, if that is indeed what he meant. Don't hide in the shadow. Must remember that when I spend another 2 weeks indoors. Oh, you can't fool me with this downbeat lyrics anymore. I know the chorus is coming. I'm excited for it. You say that, Jin, but your eyes are fully open. Ooh, okay. I did not expect that kind of sudden breakdown. It's almost, if thematically one might say, kind of representative of the very sudden stop and intake of breath that happened to human life back in about, you know, March, April of this year. So yeah, this is interesting. Imagery-wise, very, very interesting that we basically have the chaps at what kind of looks like either maybe a live concert or some kind of like small talk show, some kind of live show, and the seats are all empty. Very interesting, quite evocative and powerful imagery, which is crazy coming from the BTS guys. What are they doing? Like an arrow in the blue sky. Huh. I'd never seen that before, honestly. Okay, alright mate, what was that face? Oh, man. Like, I feel like he was like, the script was like, RM smiles reassuringly at the camera, but I don't know if he quite pulled it off. It looks a bit like, you know, he probably was happy with the take he got 4 minutes ago, and now he's been desperately in the bathroom for about half an hour. He's just like, can we wrap this shoot up, please? I'm not trying to diss the guy, because he obviously is a cutie .134, but that is a funny face. But I like how this song it's optimistic, but it's like, I don't know if it's cautiously optimistic, but it's like gently optimistic, which I think is appropriate, because I don't think something that would be too sugary sweet, like too sickly, like, you know, everything's going to be just fine, would be quite appropriate, considering like this thing has like devastated, you know, countries. It's like obviously got a high body count, it's got people sick, all that depressing stuff you probably don't want to hear about right now, but you know, that's the nature of the beast. As the saying that I'm not even sure it exists goes. I need to get this screen off RM's face. That is completely throwing me off. So I think it's appropriate to have a song that isn't quite fully like, hooray! It's just more like, you know, it's like sort of subtly, blissfully hopeful, and I like that. I think it's very appropriate. It's very responsible. I think J-Hope nailed the reassuring smile more than RM did. Sorry, RM. I love you, but J-Hope did the thing. Okay, that was very, very, very interesting. Very interesting. Like it's funny because, like I said, it feels so appropriate for the time we're living in, and like I very much respect that about it, but it's almost like, because it is so respectful and appropriate, like I think the title is almost more hopeful than the actual lyrics itself. They are hopeful, but like I said, they're appropriately hopeful. They're dialed in, because it's like, you know, we have all this news coming out about vaccines and stuff right now, but it doesn't necessarily mean that this is going to be over immediately. Like it might not be until like next winter that this stuff is going to go on. So it's almost like BTS have been like, well, we can't exhaust all our, you know, pandemic material right now. We've got to keep it restrained. So it's a very, very interesting song. I like the video a lot too. I think it had some really cool visuals, like some really subtle, understated visuals. I don't even know if they were like somehow gently part of the background. I think they were effects. I think they were really well done, but there was like, you had the kind of like missing person outlines, which is almost like kind of quite a touching tribute to people we've lost, perhaps. There was a lot going on in that song. Too much to really nail down in one reaction video, but I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to it. I'm excited to see what the rest of this album is like. Maybe it's going to be coronavirus bops. Who knows? I'm also really hoping they release some more music videos for this album. But it'll be good to react to some more music without music videos and just really focus in on the musicality and the sonic space and other words I can't speak. So yeah, hope you guys like the reaction. Please do subscribe and like the video, and click the notification bell if you want to be notified about future uploads. Yawn. I have a Patreon if you want like run BTS reactions. I have a Discord, I have social media. It's all in the description to save me talking about it, and I just did anyway for some reason. So yeah, that's fun. See you guys next time. Let me know what you want to see me react to next. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and remember, if you like my reaction to this pandemic bop, then give that subscribe button a little knock. Oof.